Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Sally on a very warm Tuesday afternoon. I have the voice of Australian wrestling. He is
Oh,
the leader of La Rebellion to the world heavyweight champion of integrity, Mad Max Ramirez. Everyone's
well,
favorite ring announcer, including mine. It is J.I.G.
hey, amazing introduce. Thank you, everybody. You are ready for VR Ring Announcer, 100%. Well, thank you for the invitation. That's my second interview in English. It's not really easy for me, but thank you for your words. I'm really happy with the words that you say about me. And well, yeah, it's not really easy. The voice of Australian wrestling is well. I just have 1.5 years here, but I
Yeah.
feel like a home that place. And about our rebellion, where we are ready for destroy all the guys in integrity and all the promotion. You know that.
Firstly, I want to give a shout out to cameraman Dave, who is watching the stream. Shout out to Dave, the man who runs around the ring like a headless chicken. Literally. We love you, Dave. We love you, buddy.
Why, yeah. Well, hello to him.
All right. So, what got you into wrestling and ring announcing?
Well, that happened in 2017, probably before the ring announcer. I was a interviewer like you for my YouTube channel on that moment. I worked in Chile with Alex. Alex, he's a former, he was like a TV producer of it's like a channel like like Fox here. He worked in a sport channel there in Chile, and he invited me like, hey, why we cannot make together a TV show in for internet for wrestling? And I say, yeah, let's do it. I will put my tie, my suit with all the gears. Now I just using that shit because I'm in home. That's the only reason. Because all the time I use it. But yeah, he invited me to try to do that, and yeah, I think that happened good. After that, I have an interview with Alejandro Saez. He's a really good friend of mine. He's a former competitor of WWE Cruiserweight Classic. The first
Yep.
match
I
with
know you're
Grand
talking about.
Metalik. He's a
Yeah.
Chilean guy. When I had that interview with him, that happened just a couple of weeks or months after his participation in the Cruiserweight Classic. And when I had the interview with him, he looks a really good person. I talked with him. And another wrestler, Alex Hero, really good wrestler in Chile, he made the connection about me and Alejandro for a meeting like for being a ring announcer of that promotion because Alejandro found he made his own promotion with another wrestlers like this name is Cinco Luchas Clandestinos. This is like a 5 matches clandestine in
Mhm.
English. That happened in 27 yeah in 2017 in August. That promotion was born, and I entered to the promotion like in a September 16 or September 14 of the same year. And that is so surreal because when I entered there, it's like my goodness, it's first time looking. All my life I love wrestling. When I was child, I look in TV, and that's the first time when I look when I cross the entry and I look the backstage and the wrestler. And that promotion, they were a really 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 kindness with me. They they teach to me a lot of things about wrestling. In that moment I knew a lot of things about communication, about the interviewer, about the ring announcer, about the play by play, but just the necessary for a start. And when I start there, Alejandro, Alejandro and the other guy then support to me. He support to me a lot of time. He's Juan Chulo. He's a former DDT pro wrestler in Japan, and another friend, Carnicero, the butcher in English. They teach to me a lot of different things, moments. They teach to me, I don't know, production things. Yeah, that's my way that I entered to wrestling. It's one thing that all my life I wanted to do, and finally I did it. It's like it's so weird life.
So, when did you first move to Australia to pursue other opportunities?
Yeah. Well, that happened because my last year in Chile in 2023, my father passes away, and my wrestling my ring announcer career is in the same. Is for a couple of years my career is like is growing up. And my last year in 2023, for different reason for job, I need to move from Santiago. Santiago is the capital of Chile, and I needed to move to Arica. That is like Perth, really far away. And in that place, I worked with some people there in wrestling, but it's a small place with a small promotion. And when my father passes away, I feel like shit. I need to move to another. I need to do another thing in my life because the situation in Chile is not really good now. Economic. Yeah, one of my friend Christian invited to me. He was in Australia maybe 7 or 8 months before than me, and he say, "Hey, come to Australia." And I say, "My first plan is go to America, to the United
Yeah.
States." And I say, "No, move to Australia, check it out." I start looking at different things, and I say, "Okay, let's go. Why not?" Boom! I apply for a working holiday visa in August. I applied in July, 21 of July of 2023, and the government of Australia give to me in 22 hours the visa. And yeah, I'm arrived 2 of August of 2023, 2 years ago. And yeah, I started for sure my first impression here when I arrived in Sydney. My goodness, I saw all the things here, the opera, the bridge, the Westfield Tower. After that, I moved to Brisbane, specifically in Dalby, in Queensland. I was there 1.5 months. I made all the East Coast trip with Byron Bay, Port Macquarie, Coffs Harbour, Newcastle, Sunshine, Surfer Paradise, all the places until Sydney, Melbourne, Tasmania. And I was in Tasmania maybe for, I don't know, 2.5 months. But I feel really sad in that moment. Tasmania is so
Mm.
beautiful, but I really bit a lot of sad inside to me because I wanted to go. I wanted to do a wrestling things. And in Tasmania, I tried to contact some promotion in between September 2023 to November to 2023, and nobody responds. And I understand that that promotion there in Tasmania is just in that month they don't make shows there. Yeah, and I tried to, and when I'm arrived to Sydney here, I tried to put in contact with different people, and two promotion. Well, a lot of promotion respond to me, but that's the two principal. First, Australian wrestling superstar.
Mm-hmm.
I understand then behind that Instagram is Akil, the wrestler.
Hey,
Um,
Kel, shout out.
yeah, Akil, and he wrote to me in the Instagram, and he put it like "Oh, we have an ring announcer for now, but Max Ramirez." And I said, "No, who is Max Ramirez?" And he said, "Oh, he's a Chilean wrestler. Try to talk with him." I'm touching contact with Max, and I invite to Max to a little dinner in Scruffy Murphy there in Town Hall, well in High Market, and we talk different things about wrestling. And I don't normally I know him for Akil, and he knows me for Cinco Luchas in Chile. And well, he told to me about some project, but the other guy then the other Instagram then the response to me is Integrity, Nathan, and he say, "Hey, fuck, you are the exactly guy that I need." And I say, "Why?" Because I have a very good Chilean wrestler that is Max Ramirez. That was Max Ramirez, and I say, I think that you be a really good guy for that. You be a re announcer in Spanish and English. Let's do it. And I say, let's do it. Why not? Why not? And just we try. After now, I'm working now with Integrity, with Australian Wrestling Superstar, and Wrestling Go for sure with Johnny Wyatt.
Now, obviously, a couple weeks ago, done at the Ashfield Polish Club, was it?
Yeah,
What was it, 450, 550 plus?
that's
What
right.
the, what the hell was Bronson King thinking?
Oh my goodness.
What? Bronson King, what are you doing, man? You're the
Hey,
champion,
I
not a
have.
freaking coward. Come on,
That's
man.
right. That's right. I
That
have a really good opinion about Bronson King. I think that Bronson King is one of the best professional wrestler in Australia that I never seen before. He has everything. He has charisma. He has talent. He has really good moments in the wrestling ring. But now I don't know what happened. I have the same opinion than you. I don't know what happened because in the Asia Poly Club, when he appeared, boom, all the people, the almost 500 people loving him. And after, and the final moments of the Battle Royale, my goodness, nobody knows what will happen there. It's like it's crazy, but that's the good things about Australian wrestling super. You never know what happened in the next show. We need to be ready for the next for Super Slam now, the second edition of Super Slam in October 25 in the same place, actual Poly Club, and I think with
I
my
haven't,
voice.
yeah, I haven't been to an AW show in probably 2, 3 years. It's been a long, long time. I will get back there eventually, but obviously, cricket starts in a couple of weeks. Every weekend I'm booked out, and I will be back eventually, hopefully soon. Because AWS, you've been on my radar for quite some time. I
Yeah.
have been watching the shows on YouTube for free, guys. You can go on there and watch every single show for free. Free.
I,
No.
I,
Now, obviously, Mad Max is the Integrity Heavyweight Champion.
yeah,
He defeated. Oh, wait, hold up. He lost the belt to Trevor Lee,
that's right.
and then he won it back. And now,
That's
apparently,
like less than 24 hours even.
in less than 24 hours, this championship
Exactly.
right behind me is signed by Trevor Lee, Cameron
Yeah.
Grimes. Now, Kai Drake, he's apparently the number one contender for the championship.
Yeah. I'm well. First of all, my technical opinion about the crooked general manager Dingo. He's one of the most crooked person that I never seen in Australia in pro wrestling here. You have a lot of bad people. You have a lot of bad people in all the world. In all the world. But Dingo is one of the most crooked guy in all professional wrestling. The most funny of that things, he has a puppet because that general manager the integrity has is not in Australia. It's like, oh my goodness, I am the general manager in a Chilean promotion. It's like the same. Come on, a little bit of common sense. Dingo's not in Australia, and he has a puppet, and that puppet is Joey Faruja. It's like an apple baby. It's like a. It's so funny the story with Faruja because he's a really good pro wrestler. He's a really good pro wrestler. He's the eternal, it's the eternal diamond. All the years they, oh my goodness, he's the future. He's the future. It's not the future. For you, he's the present. It's not the future. And in that moment, he's the present. He's doing in integrity. He's doing just stupid things. First of all, bad decision about all the challengers for the integrity heavyweight champion. We had Luke Watts. Luke Watts was one of the challenger out. Trevor Lee, Trevor Lee is one of the most biggest scam in all the Australian wrestling. Everybody say appear in different radios, even in mcn.com.au. Oh my goodness, Trevor Lee, scam, hoax, put it off, get out of here. Who more? Well, we had I remember the first show for a forward, maybe Pablis da Silva, and the other guy, the bald guy, the bike and the bald guy. What is the name? I forget the name. The only thing, Army Row, like something like with the
Jack Bonza.
that guy. I don't remember his name. I just remember that he broke through on my finger in a car park there in St. Mary. But now I explained to you all of this. I explained to you all of that because now the promotion put it Mr. Kai Drake. Who is Kai Drake? That's the first thing that we need to understand. Who is Kai Drake? I have a pair. You remember in North Camera a pair with a sign, and in that sign a pair. Hey, Luke, come back to Slam, and Kai Drake come back to BWA. That kind of people, nobody knows who is Kai Drake. Nobody knows. Even if you look the last show of that guys of integrity, they just appear and nobody has a reaction. The only reason because he has a reaction is because the people sometimes in some places hate Max Ramirez. And when Max appear, for sure, woo. And for obvious reason, the other guy that needs to be appeared, boom, everybody has applause. For that, just for that, the only reason, because in my respect, Kai Drake is a really good technician wrestler. He hasn't a charisma, he hasn't a gimmick, he hasn't nothing. Nothing. I really don't understand why in the hell the Crockett thing one, his puppet, put it that guy like in a challenger of the heavyweight champion. But that this is not a spoiler, this is a fact. Next show of integrity, you know what will happen. He will lose. He will lose.
Mhm.
100%. 100%. Bronson King has more respect. I have more respect for Bronson King because he was a really good top challenger there in the last show in Paris. But Kai Drake, come on, what will happen? We need to go to the metro station. Sorry, we need to go to the metro there in Tom in High Market with all the PWA fans. That's the only reason. That's the only reason because he will some maybe with applause.
Mm.
Come on, he can. If he can bring all the PW fans and all the puppets, and all the puppets, Faruja, Dingo, the PW fans, doesn't matter. Max Ramirez will win the next defense of the challenger of the heavyweight championship. I know this is a fact.
Mm. Next show, guys, October 3rd, 1 week before I turn the big 29.
Well, I don't know. We need to after I don't know. Maybe I really wish then integrity brings I don't know maybe people with more qualities. For example, they bring Cameron Grimes. He's just an NXT guy. He's just like a second division, third division. It's like he don't compete in the big leagues. Okay, we need to bring. I don't know. The company need to bring better wrestler than him, better wrestler than Kyrie, than Luke Watts, than JJ Bonsa, than Trevor Lee. I don't know. Maybe next challenger. Why not? Maybe they can bring Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Maybe Bobby Lashley. A good wrestlers.
Ooh.
Good ones. Good wrestlers. Not like a second division in NXT now. I felt really bad when Integrity put it. Oh, big superstar is coming, and I say, wow, who in the hell will be that guy? Trevor Lynn, come on, man. Come on, man. Check it out. That. Do you want to learn something? The most important in professional wrestling. This is one of my favorite books.
Eric Bischoff, my man.
This is one of my favorite books. And one of the most important things, good wrestler. A pair there, good wrestlers.
I love Eric Bischoff. I love Eric Bischoff. Easy
Just
B.
thinking about that.
83 weeks podcast. Well,
Exactly. 83 weeks. 83 weeks. Good ideas, good wrestler. I try to contact the promoter. And I try to contact, it's not the board of directors, but the organizer of Integrity. And I want to be the new general manager of Integrity. I want to put it off Mr. Dingo. And after that, Puppet Faroya, you're fired. About maybe I don't know the same in English about your fire, but I can learn so quickly that it's really quickly, really quickly. I can fire really quickly, Mr. Faroja and Dingo. Don't worry about that, mate. Really, don't worry
Donald
about that.
Trump. Don't get me started on him. Holy shit.
Mate, I have a lot of books. I have a lot of books here in my room, mate. But that's the thing. Tell me.
I'm a Jim Cornette guy. I love Cornette.
Oh, for sure. Really good guy.
Jim Cornette, please, if you're watching this, come to Australia and fire Joey, please. Seriously, I would love to interview Jim Cornette. He is at the top of the best managers. Him, Bobby Heenan, Sensational Sherry, Miss Elizabeth,
Exactly.
Mr. Fuji.
Yeah.
Just all the great wrestling managers start.
In my opinion, Jim Cornette is one of the most overrated producer in the wrestling story. Jim Cornette he was part of the extinct Ohio Valley Wrestling generation. He's not the directly discovered, but between Heyman and Cornette, they made all that generation with Lesnar, Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas, his brother, John Cena, Randy Orton, Santino Marella, Boogeyman, and a lot of different wrestlers. Cornette and Heyman in between maybe 22, 2002 to 2005, probably 2006. Yeah, really good producer. Well, come here. If Jim Cornette is looking dead, come here and try to be with the tough guy here. So Joel Soviet, really tough guy.
Oh boy, howdy! Obviously, last weekend, no, was it 2 weeks ago? Was the last Go show? Paul London cheated out of his watermelon championship against Tommy Trigger. The next Go show, guys, September 28th. We head back to Stanhope.
Yeah,
and I'll be there.
Paul London, check it out. Paul London is one of the most professional guys that I worked in my life. I worked with not too many. I worked with some former WWE wrestlers or some famous wrestlers like Martin Skur, Loki, Austin Aries. But Paul London I have a really good impression about Paul London. He's so humble. First of all, he's so humble, and he's so gentleman. He's so gentle. He's so kind with the people around him. He's available for all the things that you want to say with your good English or with your bad English. He'll, hey, how can I present to you? Oh, like that. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. This. You can do it. That. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Paul. He has that spirit like this soul like a teacher. You know, in my opinion, it's really easy and he can become maybe in the future you don't know, but he's become a WWE teacher inside the performance center. You never know. Probably a really good guy.
I mean, I got to interview Paul after the last Go show. It's currently up to 403 views in like just on 2 weeks, which is insane. That I got to talk to
he
it.
Knows a lot of wrestling. He knows he has a really good mind for wrestling. He has a really good body for wrestling, and he has really good ideas and attitude. This is one of the most important thing in that generation now with the wrestling, with the field wrestlers. It's like the attitude, because maybe it's like it's like the Cornet problem. London is the opposite, Cornet has a really good mind, but for the different way, then Higgin has a different attitude, like so rude or so different thing. London is the opposite. London has a really good talent and skills for be a teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been going 22 minutes, guys, which is pretty damn cool. Obviously, JIG is a very, very, very busy man. Obviously, plotting against Integrity on how to keep that title with Mad Max. But Kai Drake, he's a
he needs to be prepared. He needs to be prepared. Hey, check it out. That I don't have feel for nothing, but it's probably this interview will be a lot of viewers because it's obviously then all the K Drake fans and the PW guys share that interview and they say, "Oh, you need to look the thing that he say." That is not the next show of Integrity. Enter the Dragon, Integrity Sport Entertainment. Will be a match. That will be a fight. And that is not important about that. The championship is not about important. This is a really important moment. Why? Integrity owns with his hands, Integrity and La Rebellion, we made that promotion. And I don't will accept the another guy of the green promotion is come here, pick it out our title, and Integrity that is not a development territory of PWA, mate. This Integrity is one of the most important heavyweight championship here in Australia. And he needs to understand that. I don't feel scared. I will be in the next show of Integrity there. And remember, it's not a spoiler, it's a fact. Doesn't matter, Kate Drake. You need to be prepared.
Guys, we're going to get out of here. JIG, this was awesome.
Thank you, mate, for the invitation.
To cameraman Dave.
It's prime time.
Prime time. Guys, we're going to bounce. Much love. We out.